you got that kettle on? I'm parched. So what are you up to today then? Anything interesting?
No, nothing interesting. Hiya.
Oh, hello.
Do you want to see the flowers?
Yes, if you like.
You look very nice.
Oh, thank you. Oh, very, very nice.
I'll put them in the fridge for later. You're not going to wear that tie though, are you?
Why, is something wrong with it?
Well, it's black. You look like you're going to a funeral.
Well, I just feel a bit like it.
Hey, well, look on the bright side, eh? Sooner you're married, sooner you can get divorced.
Yeah, but that's not true though, is it? I can't get divorced until after the baby's born.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to be positive.
I've had a horrible thought.
What?
We're only going through with this sham marriage so that we can get legal rights over the baby.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't thought about Tracy's rights.
What rights?
Her rights to half my worldly goods when we get divorced. Half the business, half my savings, half of everything.
But you'll only be married a few months.
I don't think that'll make any difference. We can't argue for parental rights if she can't have a fair divorce settlement. The law works both ways, unfortunately.
This is getting ridiculous. We're going to end up paying for a wedding, a divorce and a baby.
Unless
Unless what?
I transfer all my assets into your name.
We need to speak to that solicitor again. I'm sure I've still got a number.
We've got time.
Well, the wedding's not till 5:15. Tell you what, you get that off. It could do with the press, and I'll phone Miss Sharma, see if she can fit us in today.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm already working tonight.
Yeah, I know, but Leslie's off sick. You know, I've got to go and see my dad later on. Without the bare bone here, we need someone out there.
I've got stuff to do this afternoon.
What can't you do between pickups? Well, I'm desperate. I'm begging you here.
How desperate?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you do the afternoon and evening shift, I'll bung you an extra 30 quid.
Tempting. Could be quite a lucrative day for me.
But we need a cab out there.
Okay, I'll do it. But I've got something to do about 5:15, probably take about half an hour.
Brilliant, I'll tell Irene. You're a lifesaver, you know that?
Yeah, well, don't you forget that.
Thought it was bad luck to see the bride on the day of the wedding. What's that Steve MacDonald? You're not working today.
Well, apparently he's desperate. And you know me, I'm always willing to help out when someone's in need.
We have an arrangement for you to be at the register office at 5:15.
Yeah, I know, and I'll be there. Just as I'll be at the bank tomorrow morning cashing your lovely cheque.
Have you sorted out a witness?
Oh, I've told you I'll do it when we get there.
Please wear something suitable.
Like what?
I'm sure you've something appropriate in your wardrobe.
If I knew I had to sort out a wedding outfit, maybe we should have discussed a clothing allowance.
If you let us down today, then our lovely cheque will bounce like a rubber ball. Now, we might know that this marriage is a mockery, but it doesn't have to look like one.
Yeah? And if you talk to me like that, I might just change my mind. I didn't want to do any of this. £5 for the happiest day of my life is starting to sound far too cheap.
Do you think I was too hard?
I don't know. I hope not. I suppose we'll find out at the registry office.
Tracy,
What?
where are you going?
Work?
You're a bit dressed up, aren't you, for driving a taxi?
Oh, don't start, Mum. I'm not in the mood.
Listen, what do you want for your tea? I was thinking of making a shepherd's pie.
No, don't worry. I'm doing a double shift. Anyway, you know I don't like shepherd's pie.
No, well, your dad likes it.
Right, well then make it for my dad.
Well, there's no point, is there, just for two people? Now we'll have something on toast.
Can I go now?
Yes. And listen, you be careful working all these shifts. Just make sure you don't overdo it.
Yeah, well I don't do it for love, do I? I do it for the money. Look, I'll see you later.
I'm terribly sorry. Miss Sharma should have been back by now. We don't know where she is. I don't know if you want to reschedule.
Well, we were hoping to get this sorted out today. We made an appointment.
Yes, you did, and we've let you down. Maybe I could help?
Yeah, well, I want to transfer my assets into the name of my business partner.
That shouldn't be a problem. The business involved is a cafe?
That's right.
And you brought a copy of the lease?
We've got all the paperwork, yes.
I'll need to have a document drawn up, incorporating the lease and the transfer of goodwill. It'll take about an hour.
Fine, yes, fine.
Oh, you're late.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, at least you're here. It's been like the Mary Celeste in here. Do you ever get the feeling that you're talking, but nobody's listening?
Well, don't you ever get sick of it? Sitting there all hours earning peanuts.
Sick of it? Yeah, all the time.
So why don't you do something about it?
Like what?
I don't know. Get out, do something else.
I repeat, like what?
Look, you don't have to settle for this. You could do better.
Well, I'm very touched that you got such faith in me.
Look, forget it.
Oh, come back! I just thought you were winding me up.
Look, if you had the chance to get out, the chance to earn some serious money, enough money so you could go off, do something else, would you take it?
Dunno, well, yeah, I suppose I would, but it just doesn't happen, does it? I mean, where do the likes of you and me get the chance to earn a big chunk of serious money?
It happens.
Oh, well, not to me, it doesn't. How about you? Streetcars. 23 Worthington Terrace. As soon as possible.
I'll take it.
Yeah, be with you in 5 minutes, love. Cheers.
Best let it breathe.
Yes. It's very thoughtful of you, arranging the flowers.
I was just thinking, this is where we'll register the birth.
That's what it's all about.
Mr. Cropper? And this must be your bride, Miss Barlow.
Oh, no, I'm just a friend.
Oh, sorry. Not to worry. I'm sure she'll be here soon.
Tracy, first call, Lansdowne Road, pick up at 5 o'clock, going to the airport.
Eileen, it's Tracy.
Girls' perks. Job's yours.
I don't want the job.
It's a plum job. I've saved it for you.
Yeah, but I don't want it.
Everybody wants the airport ran, love.
Look, Eileen, I need to take an hour off.
You can't do that because we're snowed under.
No, Steve said it would be all right.
Yeah, well, nobody told me, so just do the airport and then take an hour off.
I can't.
What is so important that it can't wait an hour?
My life. Look, I'll see you later.
Still plenty of time.
I know, I'm not worried. She'll be here.
Excuse me? You're not the only people getting married, you know.
At last, we're beginning to worry. Good, very suitable. Got to use this. How do I look? You look fine.
I need to visit the... Won't be a minute. Sorry.
I've not got long. The registrar assured us it'd only take 20 minutes. We'll be out of here inside half an hour.
Good. This was really thoughtful of you. You won't believe the traffic on the bypass. Must have taken me about 20 minutes to do half a mile. Ah, here he is. We were beginning to think you'd done a runner on us, Roy.
Are you all right?
I've been sick.
Oh, thank you for sharing that with us.
I can't do it. Can't get married.
Roy?
I'm sorry, I've made my mind up. The wedding's off. I can't marry Tracy, I'm sorry.
Oh, what, last minute nerves? Is it because you're feeling poorly?
No.
Because I can soon nip out to the chemist, get you something to settle your tummy.
I wasn't sick because I'm ill. I was sick at the thought of what I was about to do.
Oh, hang on a minute. This was your idea.
Not one of my better ones.
Right, so the wedding's off?
Yes.
No.
I don't believe it. Being jilted at the altar by Roy Cropper, I'm never going to live this one down.
I apologise for the inconvenience.
Oh, you're going to have to do better than that, Roy. We had a deal.
Well, I'm sorry, but the deal is now off.
Right then, you can forget having anything to do with this baby. I mean it, Roy. You have messed me about enough.
Can we all keep our voices down, please? Remember where we are.
Hello again. You must be Miss Barlow.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm glad you're here. We just want...
I've just come to warn you, we're running a bit late. CD player got jammed in the middle of my Sharia moor.
Well, we don't mind waiting, do we?
10 minutes max. I'll come and find you.
Thank you.
I don't know why we just didn't tell her.
I meant what I said, Roy. I will not be left out of pocket.
You won't. Now go and make yourself useful. See if you can find a witness.
He's just said that...
Never mind what he said. Just do as I say. Leave Roy to me.
Look, it's only going to take 10 minutes.
Oh, awfully sorry, love. We're far too busy.
Fine.
Excuse me. You couldn't do me a favour, could you?
What kind of favour?
I'm getting married in a couple of minutes. I really need a witness. Can you help?
Sorry, love, I got to meet the wife in 5 minutes. In fact, if you want my advice, don't do it, run.
It wasn't until I saw Tracy that I realised what I was doing. Really doing.
What do you mean?
I can't marry her. I'm already married to you.
Not in the eyes of the law.
In my eyes. I love you, Hayley. I'm married to you. I can't stand in front of the registrar and say things I don't mean. Things I don't want to say. I can't betray you in that way.
It wouldn't be a betrayal.
Let's not pussyfoot around, Hayley. I've got to stand in there and make wedding vows to Tracy Barlow.
I see it as a necessary evil.
Well, I see it as a complete travesty. It undermines totally the vows we've made to each other.
Our wedding ceremony was more symbolic.
Doesn't mean it was any less important. Not to me.
I know.
Society doesn't afford you the same legal rights as everyone else, so we were forced into an unorthodox marriage. We'd have got married in the normal way if we could have done.
I know that.
And even if our vows weren't legally binding, I still meant them. Every word. I made a commitment to you. A lifelong commitment. How can I turn my back on that? On you?
Oh, Roy.
I lost sight of what was important. You and me. I got all caught up in Tracy Barlow's money-making schemes. And I wanted to stop today. Go back to how it was.
Roy, you are a lovely man. I don't want to be here any more than you do.
Right, let's go home then.
You know we can't do that.
We can.
You're upset. You're bound to be. I've had butterflies all day myself.
As a matter of fact, I feel better than I've felt in months. At last I can see something clearly now. I know what I've got to do.
I'm sorry, Roy, but I don't think you are thinking clearly.
I know what you're going to say. That Tracy's carrying my baby. Unless I marry her, then I'll have no legal rights over the child.
That's the only reason we're all here today. That's what I keep reminding myself. And that's how I intend to get through all this.
Look, the child is important. Yes, I accept that. But it is not more important than you. Or our marriage.
Just because you say the words, you don't have to mean them.
Well, I'm supposed to cross my fingers behind my back, am I?
Grit your teeth more like. Just keep reminding yourself of why you're doing what you're doing.
What I'm doing is marrying another woman. A woman I don't even like. A woman I love stands and watches.
Congratulations.
Good luck. That's how you're supposed to look on your wedding day. Happy, full of hope for the future. Not miserable, full of dread.
Cheers, man. Sorry, keep the change. Cheers. Hey, Tracy. What are you doing here?
Well, I was about to ask you the same question.
I have to pay them a check. Big day soon.
You sound about as excited as I do.
You?
It's my big day already. I'm getting married.
Get away.
No, I mean it. Ceremony's in 5 minutes.
And who's the lucky fella?
Roy Cropper.
You're marrying Roy?
Yeah, well, that's if he goes through with it. It's got cold feet.
Yeah, having me on.
I am having his baby, you know.
And what, you being an old-fashioned sort of girl, you thought it'd be best if he made an honest woman out of you?
Yeah, we thought it was for the best.
What are you really doing here?
I told you, I'm marrying Roy. Look, come to think of it, do you have to dash off?
Why, you ain't gonna invite me along?
I've got an even better idea.
Can you sort this one, please? I'll try.
Who's next then? Cropper and Barlow.
If they go ahead.
Why'd you say that?
Well, they didn't look that happy when I went out to tell them we were running a bit late.
Really?
Groom had a face like thunder. Funny couple, actually. I can't think what she sees in him.
And how many times have we said that?
Hey, I'll be glad if they do call it off in a way. Can't wait to get home. My Neil's making me a Thai curry.
Ooh. If you really don't want to go through with this, I can't make you.
Good. Can we go home now?
In a minute, yeah. What happens then?
Well, normal life resumes, hopefully.
Tracy's still going to be living across the street from us. She's still going to be carrying your baby.
We just have to hope for the best.
Well, sooner we feared the worse. I accepted that she's true to her word and that we're not going to be seeing this baby. Except when we bump into her, maybe.
It's only the wedding that I can't face. I'm sure we can revert to the original agreement.
The one that leaves us with no rights whatsoever.
I would prefer that to going through with this farce.
Right, I love you as much as you love me. I'm committed to you. I'm happy with you. The only thing that'd make me happier is if we became a family.
Well, I want to be a family too, but not at any cost.
It's our only hope. What you said earlier about me being a second-class citizen.
Oh, only in the eyes of the law.
Yeah, well, why should we have any respect for stupid laws that we don't even agree with?
I'm not sure I can go along with that.
What we feel for each other is what matters, not what you say in a registry office.
It would be like lying on oath.
It's a means to an end. It guarantees your rights as the baby's father.
I still feel like I'd be betraying you.
You say the words, you walk out, everything goes back to normal.
I don't see how it can.
If we feel so strongly about each other, why can't you believe that we can come through this? I do. I don't think it's going to make any difference at all to the way we live our lives. And then, in a few months, you can divorce her, and who knows, by then, we might be able to get married legally.
I don't trust Tracy. I'm frightened she'll pull some stunt.
I don't trust her either, but I know how her mind works. She's too selfish to look after her baby. She wanted rid before it were born. She doesn't want to get up in the middle of the night to feed it to the only people who want anything to do with this baby are you and me. And if it's born in wedlock, then we're going to be the ones who are looking after it. What's he doing here?
Me? I'm your witness.
I couldn't find anybody else.
The whole point of choosing a passerby is because we don't want anyone to know about this.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Would you like to come through?
I'm ready.
So what you mean about them being an odd couple? If I can have the bride and groom over here, please. The witnesses can sit down. Nice to see you. Is you all right?
Make a lovely couple, don't they? I mean, the one person I wouldn't expect to see here be their groom's wife.
What wanted me here?
Just gets weirder by the minute.
I'd like to welcome you all to Weatherfield Register Office for this, the wedding of Roy and Tracy. Should not be entered into lightly or without due thought, but with respect and with the intention of sharing in each other's happiness. Roy and Tracy now intend to enter into such a marriage, and if any person knows of any lawful impediment why they should not be joined in matrimony, you should declare it now.
Sorry, a bit emotional.
I'd now like you both to repeat the following words, starting with Roy. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not of any lawful impediment.
That I know not of any lawful impediment.
Why I, and you say your full name.
Why I, Royston Cropper.
May not be joined in matrimony to Tracy Lynette Barlow.
May not be joined in matrimony to Tracy Lynette Barlow.
And now Tracy, please. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my commitment to our marriage.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my commitment to our marriage.
I promise to love, cherish, honour and respect you.
I promise to love, cherish, honour and respect you.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
In joy and in sorrow.
Sorry.
Take your time.
In joy and in sorrow.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
And now, Tracy, I give you this ring as a symbol of my commitment to our marriage.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my commitment to this marriage.
I promise to love, cherish, honour and respect you.
I promise to love, cherish, honour and respect you.
From this day forward. For better, for worse. In joy, and in sorrow. In sickness, and in health. For as long as we both shall live. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Hey! 3 cheers for Royston and Tracy. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray!
I thought it was quite moving when he broke down.
I still think he must be lauded.
Cheering like that was embarrassing.
I was only entering into the spirit of the occasion. It was a wedding after all. Admittedly, the freakiest wedding I've ever been to.
And you? I know we had to make it look authentic, but did you have to start blubbering?
I found the whole experience very traumatic.
Get over yourself, Roy.
I still think we've done the right thing.
Do you? I think I've just made the biggest mistake of my life.
No.
How could I stand there and say those words? What have I done, Hayley? What have I done?